After learning that she had Alzheimer's, Amy went alone to the poolside. Miguel feared she might not be able to handle the blow and might consider ending her life, but the gate to the pool was locked. Despite his cries, Amy remained unmoved and jumped straight into the water. Miguel hurried to the bathroom. The sudden exertion made him gasp for air, but fortunately, the door leading to the pool wasn't locked. However, he couldn't find Amy anywhere. When Miguel finally jumped into the water in panic, he saw that not only was Amy safe, she was swimming freely. Miguel's worries were finally relieved. Amy wanted to prove that she was still alive through swimming, even though a year later she might not even remember who she was. Miguel reminded her that she should take off her clothes before swimming. Maybe Amy's words woke him up, that medication can treat diseases, but mental loneliness has no cure. As spring arrived, Amy's Alzheimer's became more severe, and she could no longer dress herself. Miguel kindly helped her get dressed. This was an important matter, as doctors often judge a patient's physical condition by how neatly they are dressed, especially today, since it was the day for a doctor's checkup. To help Amy pass the test, Miguel wrote down the answers to the doctor's questions on her hand. He even used chewing gum to block the lock of the office door, forcing the doctor to move the questioning to the common lounge. This way, he could be nearby to remind Amy. But the doctor only asked her what she had for dinner last night and she couldn't remember. Miguel quickly asked Ramon to distract the doctor, while trying to remind Amy to look at her cheat sheet. However, Amy couldn't understand what was written. Just as the doctor was about to ask again, a fire alarm went off in the nursing home, forcing the doctor to halt the test. In his attempt to smash the glass, Miguel cut his hand. Amy was frustrated with her own performance, but Miguel comforted her, telling her she did well. As for the doctor's checkup, she shouldn't worry. He would help her through it. At dinner, Amy couldn't cut the chicken on her plate. She didn't realize she was using a spoon. Frustrated, Amy called for a nurse. Miguel, worried the nurse would notice her condition, pretended to ask the nurse to change the lunch to sandwiches from now on. The next morning, Amy was packing her bags. She said her socks were missing, still thinking Miguel had stolen them, so she decided to move back home. Their voices caught the attention of the nurse, so Miguel quickly calmed her down, explaining they were just doing morning exercises. Once the nurse left, Amy calmed down. She believed Miguel hadn't stolen her things, but she couldn't stand living